Rafael Nadal is a legendary tennis player, considered as one of the best out there, along with Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer. Gabriela Sabatini is the former number 3 player in women's tennis. Now, a certain event in Argentina is acting as the motivation for bringing these two legends together. In this video, we'll be taking a look at Gabriela Sabatini, offering Rafael Nadal to play the mixed doubles with her, so stay tuned. First off, Gabriela Sabatini stepped forward with a tempting offer. If there is one type of event that's sure to give us some legendary moments, it's tennis doubles. This is the time to create some legendary partnerships that will go down in history, and it seems like this particular event is no exception. Rafa is going to Argentina to play some exhibition matches, and while he was making preparations for the trip, Gabriela Sabatini stepped in and gave the 22-time Grand Slam king the offer of a lifetime. Local Argentina hero Gabriela used to be quite the big star in her time. In fact, in the 80s and 90s, she was considered one of the best women in the game. She used to be the number 3 and won the US Open in 1990. Of course, time has taken its toll, and she isn't the player that she used to be. It's commonplace for athletes to fade into the background as they grow older. Despite that, Gabriela still has a steady fan base and is considered to be a legend by many. But if the 52-year-old is offering the number 2 player to a doubles match, it definitely means that not only is she still in shape to play tennis, but we can expect some great shots from her, and of course, her partner if he accepts the offer. Apparently, he has, or at least that's what multiple reports claim. And, well, it's definitely impossible to refuse. There's absolutely nothing not to like about the tempting offer. Let's talk about how Gabriela made the offer to Nadal, and of course, it's perfect content for the fans as well. The former number 3 and the current number 2 playing a match as partners, anyone would go into a frenzy. Rafa is currently on a tour of South America and will soon play a singles match against Casper Ruud. These matches are going to take place briefly after the ATP finals take place in Turin. These two are all set to play matches in Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, and Mexico. Fans were already hyped at this news, so Gabriela's offer was the cherry on top. She took to Twitter to offer the 36-year-old the chance to participate alongside her in the mixed doubles, and posted a tweet greeting Rafael and telling him she had a proposal for him and he should tell her what he thought about it. The tweet also consisted of a video message which contained the rest of the details. That is, suggesting that Rafael taking up her option will make for a small yet fun addition to his South American tour. And she's not wrong. Rafael has quite a busy schedule against Ruud, but reporters already speculate that he and Gabriela will play against him and some other partner. By then, the local media had already confirmed the contest would take place. Meanwhile, Rafael is also currently the center of attention in the tennis world because his wife just gave birth to a baby boy. Oh, and he'll be returning to ATP as a father for the first time. How exciting! Next up, why fans are getting so excited over the duo. Eyes will definitely be on Gabriela when the Argentine leg of Rafael's tour comes around the corner, which is understandable. This is giving the fans a chance to see two incredible tennis players in action together, especially seeing as it may be against Ruud, who's known for idolizing Rafael. Another reason this is causing so much hype is Gabriela's retirement. The 52-year-old is quite the player and has had her moments, but her career came to an early end. After her last match in an indoor tournament, which she lost in the first round against Jennifer Capriati, she traveled to New York for the Masters. Everybody had been expecting her to get back on top and deliver an incredible performance, but unfortunately, fans never got to see any performance at all, as she announced her retirement at the early age of 26 before the tournament even started. So to see her offering the second best player in the world to play a match with her was shocking for fans, but they definitely aren't complaining about the new development. development. Rafael has been in a dominant form lately. There was a debate that maybe he'll miss some matches, or maybe even avoid playing any more ATP events this year. But seeing as he went on the South American tour ahead of the birth of his son, people are now taking back their words. It's more likely that Rafael is ready to take the spotlight again after his recent slump. Finally, how fans on Twitter reacted to the offer. Tennis fans were quick to laud the awesome link-up as a dream team. One Twitter user was ecstatic about the fact that the retired legend extended an offer to Rafael to play doubles with her. Another user was sure that Rafael would accept Gabriela's offer and said that all that was left for them to do now was to find a partner for Ruud. One user expressed his excitement that the two were coming to Buenos Aires as partners, calling them a dream team, and putting a link to another one of Gabriela's videos. Another Twitter user said that this was great news and announced that the two would play the doubles in Argentina in November. Many other fans have also been giving their full support to the team and are hoping for their victory in the doubles. The reactions from fans have been overwhelmingly positive. All that remains is the confirmation of Rafael accepting the offer. Now, in other news about Rafael Nadal, first and foremost, Rafael and Novak have a similar record now. There isn't much to separate Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic after they've been competing against each other for over 16 years. Rafael and Novak have almost the same number of ATP titles, Masters 1000 trophies, and majors under their belt, highlighted by the 59 times they've run into each other on tour since 2006. Recently, Novak was joined by Rafael in the 672 top 3 weeks. The two stars share the second place right behind Roger Federer, who ranks number 1 on the charts. Rafael entered the top 3 following his first major title win in 2005 Roland Garros. He accomplished this at only 19 years of age, and even now, 17 years later, he's still part of that group. In the 2022 Men's Tour, he's the second strongest link, with the first being his colleague Carlos Alcaraz. Once more, Rafael is back to performing his best on the court. In 2017, Rafael was back at his best and reclaimed his dominance in the Roland Garros. And in the previous 5 years, he won 4 more Parisian titles. In 2021, the Spaniard only took part in 29 matches, and as a result, fell a little behind his rivals at the top. After his defeat to Djokovic in the Roland Garros semifinal, he only played 2 more matches before ending the season in August and shifting his concentration to 2022. The 36-year-old suffered his first defeat of the 2022 season in the Indian Wells final, when he ended up fracturing his rib and wasn't able to play until May. Rafael wasn't in his best condition in Madrid and Rome, and struggled to reach his A game while grappling with foot pain. He received injections before every game, but still, he passed all 7 obstacles in Paris to win the 14th Roland Garros crown and his 22nd major. Ahead of the Wimbledon semi-final, Nadal had to withdraw because of an injury to his abdomen. Before the US Open, Rafael only played 1 match and wasn't able to compete for the 5th New York crown after he was defeated in the 4th round by Francis Tiafoe. He played the doubles match with Federer at the Laver Cup and is working hard to return to the court in Paris and Turin. Finally, how Rafael's career has been going so far. In January 2022, Rafa made a flawless return and won his 2nd Australian Open crown after a grand comeback against Daniil Medvedev in the title clash. Other than that, Nadal won 2 major titles and has no points to defend for the rest of the year. It is almost certain that he will finish the year in the top 3 and move in front of Novak on that list. He's the 3rd player with 672 top 3 weeks. After a marvelous start to his career, he's stayed in the top 3 from 2005 to 2012. After that, he struggled with injuries and left the mentioned group for the first time after joining it. He made a big push in 2013 before he experienced more problems in 2015 and 2016 and barely stayed in the top 10. That's a wrap for this video. What did you think about Gabriela's offer to Rafael? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.